Good evening, everybody. Good. It's not quite St. Patrick's Day yet, but we're the Mulligans. We're going to do some Irish drinking songs, some country drinking songs, some American drinking songs, and some songs about whiskey and beer. This is our first song. It's about a boat. It's called Irish Rover. 1, 2, 3. In the year of our Lord, 1806, we set sail to the great Cobb of Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks to the Grand City Hall of New York. We had such a fine raft, it was rigged before a nap, and oh how the wild winds blow her. We had 27 masts, withstood several blasts, and we called her the Irish Rover.
We had 1 million bags of the best Sligo rags. We had 2 million barrels of stone, and 3 million hides of old blind horses' sides, and 4 million barrels of bones. 5 million hogs, 6 million dogs, 7 million barrels of port. We had 8 million bales of Onenigo tails in the hold of the Irish Rover.
We had old Mickey Flute, who played hard on his flute, and the ladies lined up for the set. He was tooting with skill for his golden quadrille, and the dancers were fluttered and bet. With his wit and his walk, he was drunk of the walk, and old how the dames went over. When he took his chance, you could tell at a glance that he sailed on the Irish Rover.
Well, there was Barney McGee from the banks of the Lee. There was Hogan from County Tyrone, and Johnny McGurk, who was scared stiff of work, a man from Westmeath called Malone, and Slugger O'Toole, who was drunk as a rule, and Fighting Bill Tracy from Dover, and your man Mick McMahon from the banks of the band was a skipper of the Irish Rover.
For a sailor, it's always his lot there in life. It is lonely by night and by day, till he comes ashore with his muscles all sore and melt all his troubles away. With the noise and the rout, drinking poteen and stout until the nightmare is over. For the love of a dame, he is never afraid, that old sod of an Irish Rover.
Well, we sailed 7 years till the measles broke out and the ship lost its way in the fog. And the whale of a crew was reduced down to 2, just myself and the captain's old dog. Well, the ship struck a rock. Oh Lord, how it shook. The bulkhead, it turned right over. Turned 9 times around, and the poor old dog was drowned. I'm the last of the Irish Rover. Thank you.
Thank you.
everyone
Thank
out there.
you. Thank you, our camera people. Ken, we have one camera person. He's working hard today. This set's for him. Alrighty. So we're the Mulligans from Erie, Pennsylvania. This one, we're going to get you right with the Lord on this one. So if you come out and see us on St. Patrick's Day, you're good for the year. We got an email from the Pope that confirms it. This is called If I Should Fall from Grace with God. 1, 2, 3, hey!
Well, if I should fall from grace of God when a doctor can't relieve me, if I'm buried beneath the sod, well, the angels won't receive me. Let me go, boys, let me go, boys. Let me go down in the mud, the rivers all run dry. This land was always ours, it was the prouding of our fathers. It belongs to us and them, not to any of the others. Let them go, boys, let me go, boys. Let them go down in the mud, the rivers all run dry. You can bury me at sea when no mulligans can haunt me. If I rock upon the waves, no corpse will lie upon me. Coming up three, boys, coming up three, boys. Let them go down in the mud, the rivers all run dry. If I should fall from grace of God, when a doctor can't relieve me, if I'm buried beneath the sod, well, the angels won't receive me. Let me go, boys, let me go, boys. Let me go down in the mud where the rivers all run dry. All right.
All right.
I think we're warmed up now.
Yeah, that's good. So this is a different atmosphere for us. We're usually playing in a bar. You know, not that there's anything wrong with playing in a studio.
Yeah. It's just the lights are very bright.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny because we definitely have a face for radio. That happens quite often for us. All right. Well, those songs are pretty happy. We're going to play a sad song now. Oh, it's going to be pretty sad. This is... You know, usually when people request songs, we say, oh, we'll put that on the list. And we put it on the list, and that list goes in my pocket, and then I wash it in the dryer and everything, and it crumbles. But this time, this one actually made it to our set. This is Molly Malone. It's the saddest Irish song ever. So get your whiskey out. 1, 2, 3, 4. In Dublin's fair city, the girls are all pretty. I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone, where they pushed her wheelbarrow through streets wide and narrow, singing cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, and it was no wonder, 'cause so was her mother and father before. They pushed their wheelbarrows through streets wide and narrow, singing cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She died of a fever and no one could save her, and that was the end of my Molly Malone. As the ghosts pushed their barrow through streets wide and narrow, singing cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive. That song is very sad.
Yes.
It's very sad.
Almost shed a tear on that one.
I just,
I'd like to thank Cam for giving me a cup of tea.
yeah, that was nice. Your voice is pretty. It was pretty rough, but now after
rough,
the tea and going next door to Lavery, everything's sounding really good.
I think also it's green tea, so it's
Perfect for Irish music. All right. To quote the legendary bar owner Bob Nelson, we're going to play a song we know. This is the Black Velvet Band. In a neat little town called Dublin, apprenticed to trade I was bound, and many an hour of sweet happiness I've spent in that neat little town. Then bad misfortune befell me and caused me to stray from the land, far away from my friends and companions, to follow the Black Velvet Band. As I went strolling one evening, not attempting to go very far, I ran into the sweet young damsel pulling her tray by the bar.
the watch she pulled out of her pocket, and she slipped it right into my hand. On the very first night that I met her, bad luck to the Black Velvet Band.
Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up in a black velvet band. Next morning before judge and jury, both of us did appear. The judge, he looked and he said, son, the case against you is clear.
Now 7 long years transportation, right down to Van Damien's Slam. Far away from my friends and companions, to follow the Black Velvet Band. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds.
You'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up in a black velvet band. So come on, all you young fellows, come take your warnings from me. Whenever you're out on the lake, beware of girls from Erie. They'll fill you with whiskey and porter until you're not able to stand. And the very next thing that you'll know, you're landing in Van Damien's land. Her eyes, they shone like a diamond. You'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up in a black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like a diamond. You'd think she was queen of the land. And she was! And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up in a black velvet band. Black Velvet Band. All right, this is where they edit in all this cheers.
Woo! All right, thank you.
All right, we rock so hard. All right, so I want to thank Patrick Miller for getting this all together.
Oh,
and he knows the songs, because I noticed he knew to go to your camera when you were
That's right.
singing. He knows.
He must have seen us before.
He maybe have seen us play a tune or two.
I'm wondering.
All right, this song's about sailors. Right, Joe's adjusting his microphone.
Okay, yeah.
Well, we're not going to play unless everything's perfect.
That's right.
That's how we roll.
Except for the tuning. We don't
Except
care
for
about
the
that.
tuning. We'll tune after the
Yeah.
show. That's going to happen. 1, 2, 3. Hey, what would you do with the drunken sailor? What would you do with the drunken sailor? What you do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? What would you do with the drunken sailor? What would you do with the drunken sailor? What you do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? What would you do with the drunken sailor? What would you do with the drunken sailor? What you do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Early up she rises, early up she rises, early. Early in the morning, early up she rises, early up she rises, early. Early in the morning, shaver's better than a rusty razor, shaver's better than a rusty razor. Better than a rusty razor early in the morning. Shaver's better than a rusty razor. Shaver's better than a rusty razor. It's better than a rusty razor early in the morning. Early up she rises, early up she rises, early. Early in the morning. Early up she rises, early up she rises, early. Early in the morning, throw him in the hole with the captain's daughter, throw him in the hole with the captain's daughter, the hole with the captain's daughter, early in the morning. Throw him in the hole with the captain's daughter, throw him in the hole with the captain's daughter, the hole with the captain's daughter, early in the morning. Early up she rises, early up she rises, early. Early in the morning, early up she rises, early up she rises, early. Early in the morning, what would you do with the drunken sailor? What would you do with the drunken sailor? What you do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? What would you do with the drunken sailor? What would you do with the drunken sailor? What you do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Early up she rises, early up she rises, early. Early in the morning, early up she rises, early up she rises, early. Early in the morning. Throw him in the hole of the paddy wagon, throw him in the back of the paddy wagon, throw him in the back of the paddy wagon, early in the morning. Throw him in the back of the paddy wagon, throw him in the back of the paddy wagon, the back of the paddy wagon, early in the morning. Early up she rises, early up she rises, early. Early in the morning, early up she rises, early up she rises, early. Early in the morning, what would you do with the drunken sailor? What would you do with the drunken sailor? What you do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? What would you do with the drunken sailor? What would you do with the drunken sailor? What you do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Early up she rises, early up she rises, early. Early in the morning, early up she rises, early up she rises, early. Early in the morning, what would you do with the drunken sailor? What would you do with the drunken sailor? What you do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? What would you do with the drunken sailor? What would you do with the drunken sailor? What you do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Early up she rises, early up she rises, early. Early in the morning, early up she rises, early up she rises, early. Early in the morning, what would you do with the drunken sailor? What would you do with the drunken sailor? What would you do with the drunken sailor? What happened there? Did I go too long?
Doesn't matter.
It does not matter. You can always do this song forever.
That's right.
I've seen bands do that song for 20 minutes.
We probably could go a good 20 minutes on that one, yeah.
We had extra verses to that song back in the day. We used to say, "Kick him in the gut and take his money."
Oh,
I don't know. That's right. All right. We're going to push the limits now. We're going to sing some harmonies for you. Oh, yeah. Get that T down. If you've never seen the Mulligans before, it's just my brother and I are just make fun of each other.
Yes.
It's really good. Look at it. We're getting a good camera shot on Joe drinking tea.
See, I don't know what to do because like I'm trying to drink it and this bag is in there.
It gets in the way.
I'm trying to hold it and drink it.
Don't choke on the bag.
You can tell I drink tea often.
Yeah. It's cold season. Usually around St. Patrick's Day, one of us gets really sick. We've had shows where guys have gone home halfway through the gig.
That's right. Yes.
Hey, it happens. Are we ready?
I'm ready. No, we're not ready.
No, we're not ready at all.
We're gonna take a mulligan on that one, right?
That was part of the act.
I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, then leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Well, I've been the moonshiner for many a year. I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. I'll go to some hollow and I'll set up my still, and I'll sell you a gallon for a $10 bill. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, then leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Well, I'll go to some hollow in this country, 10 gallons of wash, then I'll go on a spree. No woman to follow, the world is all mine. I love none so dear as I love the moonshine. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, then leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I live till I die. Oh moonshine, oh how I love thee. You killed me, old father, I dare you kill me. God bless all moonshiners and bless all moonshine, 'cause a breath is as sweet as the dew on the vine. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, then leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, live till I die. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, then leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, live till I die.
Well, it's a good thing we took that mulligan.
Yeah, it worked out good.
It worked out really well. Yeah. I mean, our one audience member left, but it was pretty good. Joe's going to switch instruments because he does more than just play bass in this band. So this is the part where I talk. If you want to get in the Irish spirit for St. Patrick's Day, we have a whole album that we recorded live next door. Mr. Jeff Burek, shout out to him, recorded us next door Thanksgiving Eve at Lavery's, and that's our live record with 4 extra songs. We have an EP called Cockles and Mussels, which features the song Molly Malone for obvious reasons. We have another EP out called This One's For Us, and then we found some old demos, and we called it Lost Balls, because every time I golf, I spend a lot of time looking for the ball I lost. Ah, there it is. We'll sing a love song. Take it, Joe. Well, I took a stroll on the long, tall walk on the day I found me a girl and we started to talk on a fine, soft day. So I took her hand and I gave it a twirl, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. And I asked you, friend, tell me what would you do if her hair is black and her eyes are blue? Yeah!
We were halfway there when the rain came down
On the day I
took me up to a flat downtown on a cold, soft day.
So I took her hand
And I gave her a twirl.
and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. And I asked you, friend, tell me what would you do if her hair is black and her eyes were blue? Yeah! When I woke up, I was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home on a fine, soft day. And I asked you, friend, tell me what would you do if her hair is black and her eyes are blue? Now I've been around, been over the world. Boy, I've never seen nothing like a Galway girl. Yeah!
One more time. All right.
Want your band or small music group featured on Cam Jam? Now's your chance. Send us your band bio along with a photo to info@camerie.org. Cam Jam is our program featuring local artists and musicians. Contact us, and you too can show your talent to our community.
This next song was written by my brother Joe. Brian and I contributed, but this is Joe's.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah,
it
you
was
should
total
explain.
band effort.
Yeah.
Yeah. This song goes out to anybody that you know that when they're at a party they just leave without saying goodbye. You're looking around, you're like, where'd my one friend go? And then he's gone. Right? Hey, he's trying to do it right now. So anyway,
I don't know if that worked with the camera angle.
It did.
All right,
Oh
good.
yeah, it did. I mean, we'll edit it later. We'll superimpose like a back door, and you're gone. So.
The special effects budget.
Oh yeah. They got CGI.
Yeah.
I saw the CGI room back there. It was crazy. It was like a wormhole. Don't
All
go
right.
back there. So anyway.
But you digress.
Let me get back to my topic. So there's, those people that just leave without saying goodbye. We call that the Irish goodbye. Well, last time I saw him, he was sitting at the bar, a cigarette and beer in his hand. His wife was yelling, please. They tried to take his keys. This boy could barely stand. And you ain't gonna see him again. No, you ain't gonna see him again. He gave an Irish goodbye, an Irish goodbye. Whoa, whoa, the Irish goodbye.
It's your best friend's brother's wedding. Everyone is dreading. Not enough beer, should be more. When the couple takes their dance, you see it as your chance to walk right out the back door.
And they ain't gonna see you again. No, they ain't gonna see you again. You'll give an Irish goodbye, an Irish goodbye. Whoa, whoa, the Irish goodbye. This girl named Alice, she went down to the palace, trying to hang out with her friends. But her cousin Mary Jane was calling out her name. She said this party was lame, and you ain't gonna see her again. No, you ain't gonna see her again. She gave an Irish goodbye, an Irish goodbye. Whoa, whoa, the Irish goodbye.
Now I'm not the type that's gonna tell a lie, like the food here is good or your keg isn't dry. I'll wait for a second for you to turn a blind eye, then I'll give you an Irish goodbye.
And you ain't gonna see me again. No, you ain't gonna see me again. I'll give an Irish goodbye, an Irish goodbye. Whoa, whoa, the Irish goodbye, the Irish goodbye, the Irish goodbye. Whoa, whoa, the Irish goodbye.
All right. So growing up in Erie. Oh, I think
Do you want to do another mandolin song, or you want to keep it going?
What do we got, mandolin? We should do the shot song.
We should do
Yeah. All right, let's just do it. I'm looking at the clock. I'd rather do that song. We might have to blast through things, though. Drink your tea, because it's on now,
doing
Joe.
a shot of tea right now.
Do a shot of tea. Jolly good.
Totally good. Oh, yeah.
There's a song called Do a Shot. Well, I spend my time just pushing through, the cars go by, and I'm with you. Well, can't remember last time I felt okay. Well, my knees are tight because I'm on my feet. The only reason is to try to keep up, make it last till end of day. Well, I do a shot and think of when times are four every now and then. Do a shot and raise it up to you. Well, I do a shot and think of how things I learned could help me now. Do a shot and raise it up to you. I'll do a shot. Well, the check is span and the bills are due, the only things try to make it through, and somehow we always make our way. Well, the hardest thing is to be kind to the ones you wish you left behind. They never liked you anyway. Well, I do a shot and think of when times before every now and then. Do a shot and raise it up to you. Well, I do a shot and think of how things I learned could help me now. Do a shot and raise it up to you. I do a shot. Well, I do a shot and think of when times before every now and then. Do a shot and raise it up to you. Well, I do a shot and think of how things I learned could help me now. Do a shot and raise it up to you. Well, I do a shot and think of when times before every now and then. Do a shot and raise it up to you. Well, I do a shot and think of how things I learned could help me now. Do a shot and raise it up to you. I do a shot. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to put her away now.
Put that baby to bed. Thank you so much. I'm glad we got to do this. I loved watching bands on cable access growing up. Some of them were really good. Some of them were fun to watch. I want to be the band that everyone's making fun of.
Yeah, that's right. One of my favorites was My Three Scum.
My Three Scum. Yeah, we'll send this next one out to My Three Scum.
Yes.
There too. So we play Buffalo, Pittsburgh, but we go to Philadelphia. The weirdest thing happens. They don't have Canadian radio like we do here in Erie, Pennsylvania. So we play this song, and they think we wrote it, but it's from the Irish-Canadian band Irish Rover. Could have been a whiskey, might have been a gin. Could have been the 3, 4, 6 packs, I don't know. Look at the mess I'm in, my head is like a football. I think I'm gonna die. Tell me, oh my, I wasn't at a party. Someone took a grapefruit, wore it like a hat. I saw someone under my kitchen table talking to my old tomcat. They were talking about the hockey. The cat was talking back. About then, everything went black. Wasn't at a party. I swear it's just my memory playing tricks on me. Well, I think I saw my buddy chopping down my neighbor's tree. Could have been the whiskey, might have been the gin. Could have been a 3, 4, 6 packs, I don't know. Look at the mess I'm in, my head is like a football. I think I'm gonna die. Tell me, oh my, I wasn't at a party. Billy Joe the comic, he went a little far. He was sitting in the backyard playing with the siren of someone's police car. Tell me now, officer, it was on fun. Got me running after the Main Street bus just to see if the cops could run and just to see you in an alcoholic haze. I could have used those 30 days to recover from the party. Could have been the whiskey, might have been the gin. Could have been a 3, 4, 6 packs, I don't know. Look at the mess I'm in, my head is like a football. I think I'm gonna die. Tell me, oh my, wasn't at a party. Wasn't at a party. Wasn't at a party. Wasn't at a party. Ah, yes.
All right.
The Irish Rovers. Out of all the Irish Canadian bands, they're my favorite. All right. We got to run this along. We got 17:45 on the clock here.
I'm glad that there's that countdown there.
Yeah, it is good, because this could get bad.
Yeah, I'm starting to get nervous, John.
You ready for this one?
Oh, this is my favorite song for John to play.
One, two, three, four. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. In that bog there was a tree, red tree and a rattling tree, and a tree in the bog, there's a tree in the bog, and a bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog.
I got video evidence
of
they messes up.
Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. On that tree there was a branch, red branch and a rattling branch and a branch and the tree and the bog down in the valley. I got it. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. On that branch there was a bough, red bough and a rattling bough and a bough and a branch of the tree and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. On that bough there was a nest, rare nest and a rattling nest and a nest and a branch and a branch and a bough and a bough and a tree and a bog. I backed him up the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. In that nest there was a bird, rare bird and a rattling bird and a bird and a nest and a bough and a branch and tree and a bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. On that bird there was a tail, rare tail and a rattling tail and a tail and a bird and a nest and a bough and a branch and tree and a bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. On that tail there was a feather, rare feather and a rattling feather and a feather and a bird and a tail and a nest and a bough and a branch tree and a bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. On that feather there was a flea, rare flea and a rattling flea and a flea and a feather and a tail and a bird and a nest and a bough and a branch and tree and a bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Okay, I confess I made a couple mistakes on
And
that.
you know what it was?
The pressure of live television?
Yes, all the thousands of viewers watching.
Yes, that's what it was.
Because,
too.
you haven't messed up that song in a long time.
Yeah.
It's the pressure of the cameras.
The pressure of the cameras.
And it worked out.
I'm learning. We're going to do this next year. I'm going to come back. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to find a way to cheat. Maybe write the words, or maybe get a tattoo of the bird and a nest and a tree and a branch.
Oh, you already did that, you cheater.
My mom doesn't know about this yet.
It didn't help you today.
Didn't help me at all.
No. Well, it worked out good.
All right,
for
well,
me.
we'll edit this out. We have a song that my brother wrote again, too. Let's try to mess you up on this song.
Yeah. Well, if I mess up, nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, all right, cool.
No consequences. This song is called Slancha. Means cheers, good health. Driving around the state, man, we'll hail and get us there. We might be a little late, but the Hibernians don't care, cause they got whiskey.
Whiskey!
They got beer.
Beer!
They got whiskey.
Whiskey!
They got beer.
Beer!
To all my friends, Slancha. Well, libraries are home, they treat us right. They're proud of the Keystone, and they drink that day and night, cause they got whiskey.
Whiskey!
And they got beer.
Beer!
They got whiskey.
Whiskey!
And they got beer.
Beer!
To all our friends, Slancha. Nostrovia!
Salute! Now, cheers! One word!
Our friends, our family, a special place inside of me. Wherever we go, Friendship, love, and loyalty, and whiskey,
Whiskey!
and beer, and whiskey,
Whiskey!
and beer.
Beer!
To all our friends, Sluncher.
All right. I'd like to thank Pat for the live editing on that. I saw that. I went for it. Went for the camera. Didn't want to freak Ken out at camera 2, but the light came on at camera 3.
That was wild.
It called to me.
That was wild, man.
All right. So we're going to do a song about a wedding that got out of control. So if anybody here is from York, Pennsylvania watching, you don't know us. Your brother's double fisting smells a little strange. He worked the farm this morning, didn't bother to change. Groomsman is cranky and the bridesmaid is drunk. Best man is missing, he's locked inside a trunk. Your whole family, they all came to fight. We're all here to see a lovely Irish bride. Your drunk uncle, he smells a little strange. Don't know what he said that made him insane. And last night's dancer is your brother's dead. She caught the bouquet and mother thinks it's great. Your whole family, they all came to fight. We're all here to see a lovely Irish bride. One guest said the ring was fake. Another tackled the wedding cake. I don't think it'd be a crime to kill the DJ if he plays to bumping one more time. Your whole family, they all came to fight. We're all here to see a lovely Irish bride. The county police, they all came with fines. Your whole family made an Irish goodbye. Your whole family, they all came to fight. We're all here to see a lovely Irish bride. With 10 cent? Yeah, all right. All right. That was a family. This is a history lesson now. If you look up Cleveland's 10-cent beer night, you'll find that in 1974, things got crazy. Cleveland's 10-cent beer night. It was 1974 in the year of our Lord. Cleveland lost to Texas on the road. Score was 3-1 down in Arlington with a bench clearing calling episode. They talked trash on the news, the Rangers were screwed. They said there wouldn't be a fan in sight. They thought nobody cared, they were so unprepared on Cleveland's 10-cent beer night. Now the hometown had heard of Billy Martin's words, relentless dedication to the tribe. We'll fill the stands inside with beer for a dime, 10 cents, 6 at a time. We're 25,000 strong, the draft lines were long, and Cleveland was ready for the night. The beer at the club was cheaper than the pub on Cleveland's 10-cent beer night. When the beer had flown for the first pitch was thrown, it wasn't long till things got out of hand. bare chest revealed, people running on the field, a father and son mooning the stands. After gallons of stroll, someone took off their clothes and ran to second base under the lights. At third base it was known, that's where cherry bombs were thrown on Cleveland's 10 cent beer night. Now the club had tossed and the beer staff got lost, Cleveland's way of shortening the line. Many things got thrown, hitting Mike Hargrove with hot dogs, beer, and a jug of wine. Fans kept getting drunk, someone tried to kiss the ump and running from left field to right. And from henceforth we'll remember June the 4th as Cleveland's 10 cent beer night. At the bottom of the ninth, the score now is tied. Someone tried to steal an outfielder's hat. From where the Rangers sat, they could swear he was attacked. Charged the fans while wielding their bats. With seats in their hands, fans ripped from the stands till the tear gas ended the night. It was too much to ignore. The beer limit went to 4.
Wait, that's it?
True story. It's Cleveland's 10 cent beer night. It's Cleveland's 10 cent beer night. It's Cleveland's 10 cent beer night. There, now you got some history lessons. Google that one. Get all the facts. Yeah. All right. We got time for a couple more.
We have 2 more, maybe?
We can do 2 more.
Okay, well.
How about the last 2 on the set list?
Oh, yeah, that works out good.
1, 2, 3.
Last night as I slept, I dreamt I met with Bean. I shook him by the hand as we passed the time of day and worked on his views. In a crook's of life's philosophy, he offered me these clear and simple words to say.
I am going any which way the wind might be blowing. I am going where streams of whiskey are flowing.
Well, I cursed and I swore, jumped bail and landed up in jail. Well, I've always tried to stretch me, but the rope always went slack. But now I've got a pile. I'll walk down to the Chelsea. I'll go there on my feet, but I'll leave there on my back because I'm going.
I am going any which way the wind might be blowing. I am going where streams of whiskey are flowing. Yeah!
The words that he spoke symbolizes of philosophy. There's nothing to be gained by a weapon called a tear. Well, the world is too dark and I need a light inside of me. I'll walk into a bar and drink 15 pints of beer because I'm going.
I am going any which way the wind might be blowing. I am going where streams of whiskey are flowing. I'm Joe Nolan, any which way the wind might be blowing. I'm Joe Nolan, where streams of whiskey are flowing. Where streams of whiskey are flowing. Where streams of whiskey are flowing. All right, thank you very much for tuning in or watching us later on the interweb. We're going to end this with the greatest song in Irish history, in my humble opinion. I want to thank Ken for running the cameras. When they fade out and they cut us off at the end of this song, you got to get up here and get on camera and say hi to Mom. This is the Wild Rover. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Well, I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I've been a wild rover for many a year. I spent all me money on whiskey and beer. Now I'm returning with gold in great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Well, I play the wild rover. No, never, no more.
I went into an ale house I used to frequent, and I told the bartender my money was spent. I offered her credit. She answered me, "Hey, just a customer like yours I can have any day."
And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Well, I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. So out of my pocket took 10 sovereigns bright. Landlady's eyes opened with wild delight. She said, I have got whiskeys and wines of the best, and the words that I told you were only in jest. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Well, I play the wild rover. No, never, no more.
So I went back to my parents. I confessed what I've done, and I asked them to pardon their prodigal son. Well, if they'll forgive me, as all time before,
I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Well, I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Well, I play the wild rover. No, never, no more.
One big chord for 10 seconds.
Oh, yeah!
thank you.
Thank you!
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for tuning in.